the strike in his third frame. Strike, spare strike, it looks like. Julian shooting at a 1-2-10. Oh, and he makes it. So he is at 169. Strike here for 179. And Charles, tripping out that 10 pin. Take a look at that. Right there, sending that messenger across, getting it. On a strike, and he's a little bit outside, leaving a 2-4-5. So Charles on the long, and that's how you want to finish your semifinals right there. Wow, leaving the 8-10 in the pocket. Right, Alyssa popped up from that one, didn't like it. She leaves her 4-5 split. In her foundation frame. But she shoots this like she did the 2-4-5. She will make it. And she does. Right there. Got to split the 4-5 with the ball. They go flying out to the side. All right, Charles. Tripping out the 8-pin and back there. Or the 9-pin. With a 3-6-9. There you go. That's way outside. Pick this up for 189. Crossing over for strike. Hit. Buzz. Seven pin out there. and she's got 30 pins to make up. And that looks long and washout. Carlin gets it. Good shot. He gets that. And we've got Jace on 34. Powerful two-hander. And he comes up high again, but this time leaving a big 4. Molly shooting her 7-pin. She makes it. Morgan on 36. And she's a little bit high and leaves a 4-pin. Right. So the matchups here on our left pair, Jace and Drake be bowling each other. Whoever wins advances. Jackson and Kat. Oh, picking up the big 4. Sliding it right over. That's just how you do it. Spencer lining up for his 7th frame. That's high, leaving a split. The 6-8. And he's on a spare in the 6. So the way these guys are going, he's going to need to pick this up. Brandon with a strike in the 9th. Spencer's going to shoot 6-8. And he makes it. He had to slide the 6-pin over into the 8. Realistically for a chance for the win. And he does it right there. And Julian's gonna needs the first one. Pocket shot right there. That will do it.
It's time to start.
Jordan with a strike in his 3rd frame. Strike, spare strike, it looks like. Julian shooting at a 1-2-10. Oh, and he makes it. So he is at 169. Strike here for 179. And Charles, oh, tripping out that 10 pin. Take a look at that. Right there, sending that messenger across, getting it. On a strike, and he's a little bit outside, leaving a 2-4-5. So Charles on the long, and oh, that's how you want to finish your semifinals right there. Wow, leaving the 8-10 in the pocket. Right, Alyssa popped up from that one, didn't like it. She leaves her 4-5 split. In her foundation frame. But she shoots this like she did the 2-4-5. She will make it. And she does. Right there. Got to split the 4-5 with the ball. They go flying out to the side. All right, Charles. Oh, tripping out the 8-pin and back there. Or the 9-pin. With a 3-6-9. There you go. Ooh, that's way outside. Pick this up for 189. Crossing over for break. Hit. Buzz. Seven pin out there. and she's got 30 pins to make up. And that looks long and wash out. Carlin gets...
It's time to start.
Hey everybody, welcome back to USA Bowl in the frozen tundra of Dallas, Texas for the Roto Grip Sport Challenge. 3 games of qualifying already this morning. Top 16 bowlers qualify for single elimination bracket finals. So we're seeing here on our left on 41, Bryson, number 1 qualifier. Bowling Nash. And Bryson picking it up. So the oil pattern today, as always, a mystery and difficult mystery. Relatively low scores. So the bowlers come onto new pairs for competition. No practice, no nothing. Just start bowling for score and figure it out as you go along. So whoever figures it out first wins. And we've got the top 16 here. We've got Logan up on 41. Logan lefty out of the Austin area, finding the pocket, sending 10 back. Isabella here on 42. And it's got a cross over. This is the head pin on the left. Carlin Gattenby on 44. Saw her in our highlight reel from the Dallas Youth Open last year. Carlin playing the straight line, goes high. Nolan Walters, 45. His first shots, crosses over, leaves the 5-9. Andrew Kearney, fresh off the PTQ at the U.S. Open. And he's back in town, slugging it out here at the Roto Grip Sport Challenge. And Alyssa Ballard, junior Team USA member, her first shot on that lane. Not what she expected. Went a little long, went into the gutter. So she'll make that adjustment on her second shot. Noah Raleigh-Turner on 47, lined up early. So the matches this morning, again, are across from each other. Alyssa makes the adjustment, comes in just a little light with the 2-8. So she'll take that adjustment onto her left lane. Again, these pairs were all bowled on in qualifying. They're assigned their lanes based on their qualifying position. So these are bowled on. They don't know who bowled on them or what they used. And they've just got to figure it out. Kevin here on 45 going to pick up the spare, and he does. Nolan on 46 picks the 6 pin. Can't get the 7 to go. Noah on 47. That one comes up high. Got Andrew and Brady. Brady's up on 45. He's going to go first with the fast pitch. It's going to cross over. Oh, caught the break. And Andrew just a little high. 6-pin. Go down to the low side. And we got Trey Derflinger, Jake's younger brother. He gets it a little bit left on both of them. So he's at 16 after 3. He's bowling Morgan, and you can't give Morgan that kind of opening. Morgan, a multiple-time champion here at the Roto Grip Sport Challenge. Isabella, she's in her 5th frame and picks it up. Puts her at 62 on a spare in the 5th. Halfway through round number 1. Oh, Morgan picking it up. We'll check that out. The 2-4-10. Morgan sliding that 2-pin over to take out the 10. And she gets it. All right, so we got Bryson, our leader, after qualifying. Oh, almost held on. Did not. Gets it right into the gutter on the double. And he's bowling Nash, and Nash on 3 in a row, looking for 4 in a row. And that one goes a little bit long. That 10-pin is not going to go, so 2-8-10 for Nash. So Bryson still can spare this frame up. See if he can pull that off. Needs a break on it. And 5 pins. All right, Kevin with another 7-pin. All right, Drake on 46 goes high, leaves the 10-pin. All right, Kevin just a little bit inside. That spare ball read the lane on him, puts him at 96 after 6. And Drake picks up his spare, puts him at 86 on a spare. So he's got the potential to tie up Kevin in the 6th. Carlin on 44. That one comes in high, tough, 3, 6, 9, 10. And Brady needs that one to hook. It does not. It's the super washout. Nash up against Brady, and Nash getting, or Nolan lined up now for the double. Carlin getting it inside. Brady, oh, almost getting the messenger to take that out. So 2 opens in a row, puts him at 94. All right, Morgan on 43. All right, she gets the carry. Trey on 44. Gets it inside. A little wary of the gutter. Gets it a little too far inside. So the pattern 37 feet, 1.8 to 1. So super flat. And 28 mils. So pretty heavy volume. Flat. and kind of medium short. All right, so Carlin on 43, looking to bounce back after her open in the 5th. And goes just a little bit high. All right, Trey picking up the spare. Bryson here coming in high. Leaves the 3-6. So Nash 41. Oh, Nash in the pocket for the double in the 8th. All right, so Nash the number 16 seed, Bryson number 1 seed. And, I needed it to push. It did not. So open in the 8th. Hands the lead over to Nash late in the game. Oh, Izzy with a tough 6-7. And Claire in the 6th with a 59. Tough frames. Noah on 48. Alex pretty good. Came in a little bit high. Leaves the 3-pin. And Drake light with a 2-5. Alyssa shooting at her 6-pin, picks that up. All right, Brady 2-4-10. He's throwing his spare ball. And Nolan with 3 in a row. So Brady is going to need to make this. 2-4-10, that's not going to do it. All right, Trey here on 44, the crossover 5-pin. All right, so our match with Nash and Bryson. Bryson with the 9 miss. Oh, Nash leaves the 5. And that will do it. So number 16 seed topples the number 1 seed. So Bryson can strike out for 174. Gets that a little bit right. Oh, leaves just the head pin. Trips out the 4-2. Nash with the crossover and the carry. So he's going to finish with 195. So he will advance. He's going to play the winner of Logan and Isabella. And it looks like Logan has that match in hand. Moving over, we've got Savannah and Carlin. Savannah sending 10 back. And Morgan and Trey. Looks like Morgan has this match in hand. She will play the winner of Savannah and Carlin. Savannah behind and running out of frames. So Carlin going to need some help from Savannah. So Nolan picks up the spare after 4 in a row, puts him at 173. And best Brady can do is 180, going off the sheet. So it looks like Nolan is going to advance. And that will do it with Drake and Kevin as well. So Nolan will play Drake. And down on the high end, got Alyssa on 47. And Alyssa flat 10. And that match not decided yet. Alyssa and Noah. Got Andrew and Clara. Andrew with the spare. And that'll do it for Andrea and Clara. So Andrew is the last match to be. That'll be the last match to be decided. We'll see how that goes. All right, Noah comes in high, even a 310. All right, Nolan picks up the 9-pin, puts him at 192. So he might have the high score in the first round. So after a tough start, a couple splits in the second and third, put together 4 in a row. And Clara touching the 2-pin, first shot in the 9th. And Brady trying his spare ball. Comes in light, leaves the bucket. Andrew with a 2-8-10. He's got his match wrapped up. All right, Brady finishing up with 159. And looks like Noah picked up 1. Oh, Alyssa tripping out the 4, leaving just the 9-pin. All right, so Noah has his match wrapped up. And Savannah wrapped up her match with a 217. So that is going to be the top score in the first round. So Savannah looking good, staying, having a clean game as well on this tough 37-foot pattern, 1.8 to 1, so super flat, kind of reminiscent of what they're bowling on at the U.S. Open today. So definitely tough. Andrew, the second shot in the 10th on 48. That gets out wide. 2, 4, 8, 10. All right, and Claire with a good shot on the fill. Puts her at 127. And Andrew gets 3 off of that, so he's going to finish 203. We got Noah and Alyssa finishing up. All right, Alyssa on 47. That one's light. 128. All right, Noah with a good one on the fill. Puts him at 188. So it'll be Noah and Andrew moving on to the next round. We have Savannah and Morgan and Nolan and Drake. Nolan with the purple hammer and the bucket on his first shot. So Savannah gets all 3. Spare her first shot. All right, Logan gets that one outside. And looks like Nash bailed out. So he's just got a bowl of game on his own. Savannah leads to 310. And can't quite get the 3. So open in Savannah's first. Drake up on 46. Oh, crosses over and carries everything. And Savannah's spare ball reading the drive and hooking away from that 10 pin. And Drake coming in a little high. Leaves the 6-10. Noah getting ready for his first shot. His match against Andrew. Oh, Noah right there. Looks like he's throwing the Zen. And Drake picks up the spare. We got Morgan for second frame. And Morgan right in the pocket. the strike in the second. All right, it's Nolan on 46. That looks pretty good. Oh, rings the 10. Just a little light. Wraps the 6 around the 10. Nolan shooting at the 10 pin. And Morgan picked up her 7 pin. Andrew on 47. That looks pretty good. Oh, the messenger won't go. Andrew leaves the 10 pin. Nolan in the pocket. Sending 10 back. Savannah. All right, crosses over, trips out the 10, leaving only the 6. Oh, and Andrew had the 7-10. So tough break on that shot. Goes open in the second. Drake on 46. Playing the gutter wide. Doesn't come back. 1, 2, 4. So Noah, second frame. And gets it out for the double. Savannah. Oh, that's good. She got it. Capitalizing on her spare in the third with a strike in the fourth. And Drake missing the head pin. It's about 46 in the third. And Noah looking for 3 in a row. That is inside. That's high. 3, 4, 7. Drake needs some help on that. Crosses over, leaves the 5 pin. So Noah, is he going to go for count with 2? Yeah, look at the smart move. It's the 4-7. Morgan tripping out the 10. Got that first shot a little wide. So loses some count on the spare, but makes up for it. Getting them all back on the second shot. All right, so Drake gets the spare in the fourth. And Nolan's got his strike in the third. All right, a tough 6, 9, 10 for Morgan. Noah, that looks pretty good. It is. So Nolan with the double. Starting to gap Drake just a little bit. And Morgan doesn't like that at all. That's only the 9 pin. Oh, and Andrew picks it up. Check that out. That is our Ballard's Bowling Academy shot of the game. The 210. Andrew sliding that 2 over to the 10 pin. And if you want to pick up the 210 like Andrew, be sure to check out ballardsbowlingacademy.com. All right. Oh, we're back. Little battery issue on the camera. Got that fixed. Just in time to see Nolan in the pocket. Coming back after an open in the 5th with a strike in the 6th. We're going to see Morgan make this. She gets 3, leaves the 10 pin. Puts her at 100 after 7. Andrew in the 5th. And Andrew. Big shot double in the 5th. Nolan leaves the 10 pin. Savannah on 44. That looks good. All right, so Savannah mounting a comeback, getting a double in the 7th. Takes the lead. And Nolan with the spare in the 7th. So Savannah looking to increase her lead on Morgan, and she does. Back to her striking ways with 3 in a row. Andrew just a little bit light. Leaves a tough 210. Drake on 46. Goes high, leaves the 310. All right, so Morgan needs this one. She's got 3 frames to go. Savannah on 3 in a row. Oh, slid that 4 pin over. Is that going to pick up? It will. So she made it a little bit easier. So Drake shooting at the 310. Needs to bounce it off. Makes it. Puts him at a cool 100 in the 7th. So 10 pins behind Nolan. Andrew at 104 on a spare in the 6th. Drake over here on 45. That looks pretty good. Oh, it is. 6 off the wall, taking out the 10. Strike in the 8th. Morgan 9 at the break point. Comes in light, leaves the bucket, and that's going to be tough. All right, Noah just a little high, 4 pin. Nolan on 46. Oh, just goes long, leaves the 2-5. Morgan shooting at the bucket, picks that up. Puts her at 118. Best she can do is 158. So Savannah's just going to need a few pins in the next couple frames. All right, so Savannah with 4 in a row shuts the door on Morgan. So Savannah will advance, play Logan. I believe Savannah the higher qualifier, so she will have choice of pair. And Nolan sending 10 back. And by the way, Savannah coming in with 5 strikes in a row, bringing home the pack of Franks. 5 strikes in a row for Savannah. Pack of Franks. All right, so it's down to Andrew and Noah. Oh, Noah coming in high. And Drake and Nolan. Nolan had a strike in the 9th. So Drake needs this one to stay close. Oh, and he gets it for the double. And Noah with the spare in the 7th. All right, Drake comes in high. Leaves the 4-7. All right, so as our low side finishes up, we're going to stick with the high side action, but we're going to move some cameras around on the low side, and we'll be right back. All right, so up on the high side, we got Nolan just getting around Drake, 189 to 178. Still got Andrew and Noah. Andrew in the 8th. And Andrew comes in light, 2-8-10. So that's going to give the lead to Noah. All right, so Noah on 48, light. Oh, 2-4, 8-10. I had the chance to shut the door a little bit on Andrew, and instead it's going to be a tie with eighth frame. No, Noah's going to be up by whatever he can pick up here. Oh, hits the 10 pin. Doesn't knock it over. Who nailed that thing down? He'll need a little score correction. Scoring unit thought he made it. Not quite enough. All right, so Noah up by 9. The slugfest. And that's a good way to close out your 9th frame when you've got a 9-pin lead. All right, Andrew answers back. Strike in the 9th. All right, so Andrew's going to finish his 10th frame on the left. Noah will know what he needs. Right now, down by 9, going into the 10th. Oh, the 7-pin does not go. Huge shot. Must pick this up. Does not. That does it. All right, so Noah will advance. We'll go down to the low side. Logan getting started on 44 in his match against Savannah. Again, his first shot on this pair. Higher seed gets to pick the pair. All right, so Noah actually needs a mark. And he got it, so that'll do it. Noah will advance. And Savannah with flat 10. All right, so we're going to leave you here. We're going to move our high-end cameras, our side cameras. They are high-end, and we'll be right back. All right, so we got Nolan and Noah starting their semi-final match. Nolan, a finalist last week, couldn't quite close it out, so he'll be anxious to try and trip a 2-pin to advance. The Logan crossing over again, leaving a 5-pin on the right lane. Noah taking his first shot. Noah pulling Nolan over. Oh, moving the 3-pin over. Logan picks up the 5-pin to stay clean after 3. Noah picking up his spare. Savannah coming in light. Another 7 count in the 3rd. All right, Savannah going for the hook. Didn't get quite enough on it. Gets it into the right channel. And Noah didn't get enough on it either. And he leaves the super washout on 47. So losing some count off of that spare. See, Savannah's going to go first on 44. And she leaves the flat 10. Noah got the 6, 10, left 3. Puts Noah at 22 early in this match. And Nolan getting it outside, finding some friction, sending 10 back. And Savannah had her ball hooked a little bit early. Hooked away from that 10-pin. Saw that earlier. This 37-foot flat pattern, 1.8 to 1. There's no forgiveness unless you cross over and trip out the 8-pin, as Logan's finding out. And Nolan a little bit inside. Leaves the 3, 6, 10. All right, Logan in search of the pocket on this right lane, closer. And he leaves a 2, 7 in his first split of the game. Right, Noah struck in his 3rd frame up on the high side. See Savannah floating it out a little bit too far. Leaves the 1, 2, 4. So Noah, 4th frame, comes in high, trips out the 9 and almost the 4.
It leaves just the 4-pin for Noah. Savannah picked up her spare. So that puts her at 44 on a spare in the 5th. And that looks better. Good shot in the pocket, sends 10 back. Nolan tripping him out. All right. If you have enough time, you can trip all of them. And it took a little bit, but he got them all to go. The crossover, 3 to 6. Everything must go. All right, the crossover again. The 6-9, it looks like from over here. Logan, that comes in high. All right, Logan, even the 4-7-8. Nolan with the spare in the 5th, puts him at 97. Logan needs that one to push. Doesn't. Logan's second open in the 7th, puts him at 123. Savannah's on a strike, so she can close some ground. Maybe put some pressure on. Savannah off to a tough start with opens in the first 4. A strike in her last frame as Noah washes out. And Savannah comes in high with the 3-6. Again, the pattern today, 37 feet, 1.8 to 1. 28 units of oil. There we go. Noah picking up the 1-2-8-10 in our Ballard's Ball Academy shot of the game. Make sure you contact ballardsballacademy.com for your in-person or virtual lesson or pro shop services. Contact them. Improve your game today. Savannah, that was a crossover, leaving just the 3-pin. All right, Noah comes in a little high. Savannah gets just enough of it to spare up the 8th. So that'll put her at 103 after 8. Noah made his spare. Logan getting it out wider, finding the pocket for a strike in the 8th. So up by 20 with 2 frames to go. Nolan crosses over, sends some pins all around the 10-pin, but nothing to knock it down. Needs to push, does not. 2-4-7. Nolan picks up the 10-pin, puts him at 116 after 6. So he's got the lead over Noah in this semifinal match. Needs it to push just a little bit. He gets it. So Logan at 153 in the 9th. Nolan crossing over. Leaves the 5-pin. All right, so Savannah needs some strikes. And she got that one. So she can go off the sheet for 173. She's going to finish the 10th. Logan will know what he needs. And she's going to need all 3 to force a mark out of Logan. And that comes in high, crosses over, trips out the 10 late, keeps her alive. Needs to finish out this 10th frame. Force a mark out of Logan as Noah 2-8-10s. Savannah needs some hook out of that one. Gets it. All right. Noah with the field goal. And puts him at 98 with 3 frames to go. So Nolan with a pretty good lead. All right, big shot for Savannah. Force Nolan to mark. Anything less, he can get by. Oh, that was big. All right, so that's 170. So Noah needs 8. So he's gotten 7 in the 7th and 9th, but he's been strike. He hasn't missed on this right lane. Well, he hasn't not gotten a strike. That looks good. That's going to do it. Oh. Okay, so he needed that. Didn't get it. So he's got to pick this up. Count was not his friend on that first shot in the 10th. Needs to slide that 2-pin over into the 10. And that is not going to do it. Open in the 10th. 167 to 170. Savannah advances in the nail biter. Passes up Logan in the 10th frame. And Nolan bumping into the 10-pin, but he is going to advance against Noah. So we'll leave you with that, and we're going to move some cameras around. We'll be right back. All right, so we're back. Nolan and Savannah. Savannah, the higher seed. So she gets choice of pair. And she chose her pair to start. And Nolan coming in high on his first shot, leaving a 3-9-10. And Nolan going for the spare, hooking at it a little bit, leaves the 9-pin, so open in the first for Nolan, and they will duel this out PBA style. So Savannah on 44. Oh, gets the 7 and 10 to go, leaves just the 6-pin. All right, Savannah gets the spare in the first. So early lead in this championship match. And Savannah, first shot, second frame, gets it outside, finds some hang. And the outside on 43 leaves the 1, 2, 4. Savannah going for the spare and gets them all. So Savannah 27 in the second. To Nolan, second frame, first shot on this right lane. Oh, that looks good. Got 10 out. Throwing the Roto Grip Helios. Getting it out to about 3 down lane. Having it roll off the spot right into the pocket. Nolan, third frame. Oh, he's getting dialed in. Made the adjustment off that high shot in the first. It's the double in the third. All right, Nolan, a finalist last week. Couldn't quite pull it off. You'd be looking to make up for that here this week. And Savannah's going to make it tough with shots like that. Strike in the third. And Savannah a little bit light, leaving that 1, 2, 4. They left that last time on this left lane as well. All right, and she picks it up. Spare in the fourth, puts her at 67 after 4. A big shot for Nolan, working on the double. Nolan playing deep inside. That one comes in high. And Nolan leaves the 6-10. Spare here ties it up. Take a look at Nolan's spare game, and it is legit. Spare in the fourth. Makes it a tie game. Heading halfway into this championship match. That looks good. Splits the 8-9 in the fifth. Savannah, fifth frame, needs it to push or cross over. Okay, she got the 10 to go. And that 5-pin is going to stand up. So that hands the lead over to Nolan. And Savannah shooting at the 5-pin, and that looked pretty good. That'd be a good first shot, too. Oh, light pocket 7-10. All right, Savannah going for it, trying to slide that 7-pin over. So that open in the 6 puts her at 102. So Nolan can step up and capitalize in his 6th frame. He's working on a strike, and he's been dialed in ever since that 2nd frame. And that is not dialed in. That's a crossover. Leaves the 9-pin. So that one inside. And Nolan having to go hunt his spare ball down. He hasn't needed it much. Looks like he's going to use the purple hammer to shoot at this one. Take a look at that. And dialed in. Picks off the 9-pin in the 6th. Puts him at 107. And that is an outstanding shot. Got it far enough outside. Puts him at 127 in the 7th. And Savannah on the right lane. Oh. All right, leaves just the 4-pin. She had the 4-7-9 standing for a little bit. Got the 7 and 9 out. Leaves just the 4. All right, so needs this one to keep it close. All right, she picks that one up. So Savannah down by 15 heading into the 8th. Needs some push on that one or some crossover, and she got that 5-pin just to nudge that 9-pin over. And not pretty, but shows up as a strike on the board. So a strike here really put Nolan into the driver's seat. A spare would keep it close. And, oh. So crossing over, leaving a 6-pin. All right, so I'll spare here. And gets it. So he's at 147. So Nolan's going to finish his 9th frame here. Then Savannah will step up, finish her game. Oh, that 710. Ow, that light pocket hit. That is huge. And that keeps the door open for Savannah. And Nolan gets the 7-pin out, puts him at 164. So he can strike out for 194. So Savannah can shut out Nolan. She can strike out for 212. Big shot. Needs it to hook. Oh, and it does. She gets it. Double in the 9th. Savannah first shot in the 10th. Needs it to push. Oh, and she gets it. First one in the 10th. So again, Nolan can strike out for 194. Savannah already at 182. She only needs some count here to finish this off. And how about that? 4 in a row to close it out, shutting out Nolan. That pocket 710. Ending Nolan's day. So Savannah in that close match with Logan. And that is, by the way, a pack of Franks. Savannah with 2 packs of Franks in today's matches. And that's why she is your Rotogrip Sport Challenge Champion of the Week. Put some strikes together on a tough pattern, and you are probably going to come out on top. All right, so thanks everyone for watching this week's Rotogrip Sport Challenge. Congratulations to Savannah for bringing home the title in some close matches. And thanks to USA Bowl here in the frozen tundra of Dallas, Texas, for hosting this event every week. If you're interested in youth bowling, be sure to check out gobowling.com. Find a league near you and get started today. So thanks everyone for watching, and as always, be sure, oh, I almost forgot. Be sure and subscribe, like the video, share it with a friend, hit the notification bell. You'll know whenever we go live. And also, as always, be sure to be cool and go bowl.